Welcome back to Legend of Grimrock 2. Today we're exploring Keelbreach Bog. This looks gross.
Ugh, yeah.
That's great.
Like I never left home.
I take back what I said at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, we were looking outside it. Now we're inside it.
Oh god, the island is farting.
The Island Master even leaves us a letter saying, "Are you getting frustrated? Maybe you should go somewhere else." I think, you son of a bitch.
I mean, he's taking the time to write these really well-written letters. I mean,
And it sounds like he's actively going into these places to also breathe in the fart gas.
yeah, I feel more welcoming the more letters he leaves, honestly.
But we just keep throwing them back at the tree.
I'm thankful that you're not getting a constant poison status effect every time we're here. Because it seems like we should be.
Also, Yoshi, I'd like to remind you that this gas looks extremely flammable, so no fire this time.
You say that, but I can still do it and live.
This is a slightly tricky puzzle. Because we need to throw a rock at just the right time so that it doesn't get hit by the wind gates and come back flying into our ass. The first one did. I think the key is to throw it as soon as the second wind gate in front of you disappears.
I didn't notice that at first, but now I'm looking at your health. It did hit Yoshi in the butt.
Yes, it did.
Also, there was a torch right there, so I think we're fine.
Man, why didn't you just keep throwing those stones until Cricket Dazzler would shut up?
Nice. 2 in a row didn't even touch us.
Harlem Globetrotters, oh yeah.
Oh, new enemy.
I did not see that enemy.
These are the toads. They're deceptively tough. And I don't just mean they have a lot of health.
It ain't easy being gross.
God damn.
If they're one square next to you, they can eat your weapons. Because if you notice, Pubert doesn't have a weapon anymore.
Shit. Thanks for using me as an example.
If they're 2 squares away, they just do that. Thankfully, they don't digest the weapons, so we can get them back.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, a tongue whip.
I left a scarf.
Nope, they left food.
Oh god.
Hubert.
I don't.
You're up, Pubert.
I don't want to eat it.
Pubert. Pubert. Pubert.
I don't want to.
Chug, chug.
Slurp, slurp.
Slurp.
The toad tongues are actually really nutritious, but they weigh a lot.
So don't waste it.
Because the toads are so fucking huge.
Oh good, they're nutritious.
Ooh, that one got him in the eye.
Oh boy, we got 5 of them now.
Pubert, Pubert, Pubert.
This isn't fun anymore.
We're gonna find like a giant iguana ass and you're gonna have to eat it.
Iguana? Why was that the fucking first thing that came to your mind?
I don't know.
An iguana ass and a hummingbird dick. Pubert, Pubert.
It's like when you were in high school and your friends dared you to eat the dead rat.
I thought you were specifically going to say they dared you to eat the iguana ass. I don't remember that, Thorn.
I think that was an episode of Bob's Burgers. I got a lockpick there. It's because on that ledge up above it is a hidden treasure chest. It's kind of a hint. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
The mosquitoes are like, fuck that.
I thought Yoshi just sneezed because I don't think he hit anything.
And another one. Ah, that's another attack they do. If they're diagonally off to the side of you and there's space for them to jump, they'll try to jump the other way to disorient you.
Oh. Yeah, before you specified that there has to be space for them to jump, I was hoping they could just jump off a cliff.
No, that would be hilarious, though.
Nope. Oh, ribbit.
Enemies do not seem to handle different levels of the game geometry. They cannot go down ladders, they cannot jump down a level. Only flying enemies can do it. I don't think the game even factored in a way for them to do it if they could.
See, we're being kind of mean to Pubert because not only are we giving you these tongues to eat, but we're not even bothering to cook them.
He's been eating a bunch of dead dogs.
Yeah.
And you didn't I like how that didn't make you upset, Pubert, but eating tongues, oh no.
Well, you know, you've got a point, but I think it's the way that it was worded because, like, the dog meat was described as a steak.
So if the iguana ass is also described as a sirloin, it's okay.
It'll probably be less bad. Boots.
Iguana anus pate.
Oh, that almost made it worse. Butt à l'orange.
I don't know what this thing's been eating, man.
He's never asked me to heat it up for him, so...
Asshole van.
I feel like you've been saying I have a way to heat it up as a way of you just hinting once again, yes, we know you can use fire.
I know, right, guys?
Cricket Dazzler, the living microwave.
So this right here is a pretty cool puzzle. These switches up to the side make all the other switches move up and down. What we want to do is get everything either pointed up or pointed down, doesn't matter which. They just all need to be the same. Then that opens up a gate to get to a power gem.
Ooh. Yeah, this does look like a cool puzzle.
It's pretty simple. And nearby it is also the entrance to the hub. But we'll notice it's actually locked, so we need to go find the key. And the key is actually very far away. Usually they're a little closer than the one in Keelbreach Bog is. Goddamn. Alchemy is so broken.
Goddamn. Yep.
Oh no! They have such high evasion.
Do they lion roar?
No, I think that was Ogre Taint.
I heard the sound, and it sounded like it was like a bird smacking into a window.
Here you come.
To Brooklyn.
Nearby the entrance is a very well-hidden secret. Right across the way is a bunch of bushes that we can take out.
We're doing stealth to the bushes for critical damage.
And then behind the bush is a switch to open up a wind gate.
Well, I broke my leg.
I didn't see it. There was actually an edible mushroom right there. Ooh. New weapon for Jacob.
Ooh.
A poison dagger.
Ooh. Very nice.
Don't eat this.
I won't. I will not.
If anything, it's now a dexterity weapon. Someone in the thread pointed out I'd been having Jacob use strength weapons all this time, so it's been kind of a waste, but now we can actually put dex to use. Got a Shaman's Cloak. Obviously that's gonna go to Cricket Dazzler.
Because he's a shaman.
Yeah. I know all this stuff.
You're not being specific for a reason?
Yeah, it's what makes my character mysterious.
Right.
Also in the area is the Shrine of Earth, which we'll be coming back to either in this part or the next one.
Of course, it also smells like shit.
Like I opened the door to go, alright, fuck that.
Hey, we're gonna go another time.
The shrine doors can be opened and closed from inside and out, so they're actually good places to hide if you're getting overwhelmed by, say, the mosquitoes.
Can we get Pubert to eat mosquitoes?
I already suggested that in the last video.
But I mean, like, I'm asking seriously, do they drop any kind of edible thing? Because most of the enemies seem to.
No. Not most of them. It only seems to be like a third, maybe half.
Just chomp them out of the air.
It'd be great if eating was an attack, and you did that, you got health back.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
And gained experience? That'd be broken as shit.
Yeah.
Let's save that for Legend of Grimrock 3. I thought it was an axe for a second, like a really cool looking axe.
I was like, oh no, crystallized fire, we're all doomed.
Nope, that's just for recharging the weapons that use a charge attack. I never use it.
I just noticed you switched the bare hand to me. Perfect.
Yep, but I still forget it's not a weapon, so I don't think it counts yet. It's a glove. But I do figure it out in this video, so...
I mean, to be fair, that just means I can first hit him with the axe and then slap the shit out of him.
Down here, it's not too much in the water. There are fish, which is strange. But there's also a switch for a secret, which I don't think I got for a long time.
The more I look at this water, the more it reminds me of home, Florida. A lot of swampy, gross lakes down here.
The more it reminds me of Flint.
So when you open the door when you go to work, this is what you see.
Yeah.
I think it's still daytime, but it feels like I still need to have Cricket Dazzler's light going.
All this polluting gas just reminds me of Houston. Fuck Houston.
If we look around the area, we'll notice there's actually 4 heads, so this is where the note we got last time refers to. And fun fact, the treasure chest that we find in this area was the first one that turned into a mimic in my first game. And here I finally figured it out. Yes, it's to be worn, not to be used as a weapon. So now, Ogre Taint has an extra 4 strength.
Oh, wow. So, that is kind of a weird distinction that you can throw on clothing items as weapons. I know you're supposed to be able to throw your pants, but still, it's just like, why?
Well, actually, no, you can't even attack with them. You're just holding them in your hand.
just don't know what to do with that hand while you're fighting.
Yep.
I love how you sped up me having a fucking feast.
We've gotten the point. You've eaten plenty of tongues in this day.
I'm increasing Pubert's armor stat, because even though the rogue outfit he's wearing doesn't encumber him in any way, it does increase his defense, so why not?
I'm level 10 and you're level 6. What the fuck?
Farming, once you get food up, it's broken.
Oh my god, I am the champion.
I thought you were going to say, I am the cheese.
That's what happens when you French a bunch of frogs.
One nice thing, that treasure chest doesn't need a lockpick.
I like how you didn't correct me because you knew I was right.
Yeah, I'm technically, yeah. I mean, Frenching whatever was left of the frog. How come you give Yoshi the actual food? I want a horned fruit.
Because the fruit is his favorite item.
Fuck. Can I have a least favorite then?
We need to eat too, chick.
As soon as you take that power gem, run. Because a bunch of Zarktons spawn in. And a frog, apparently.
Oh.
See, I like to imagine that when we all eat at like a dinner table, like most of our characters have normal stuff, and then you just go to Pubert's plate and just see the horrors that are upon it.
A fucking souffle made out of tongues.
Now, I wasn't paying attention at the time because I was fighting a fucking toad. But the gate that I opened earlier is right there, and it's a chest. This one right here.
Ooh.
Not too much in it. I don't get a crossbow for a while.
Seems like a crossbow would be a good weapon for Failure of a Son.
For some reason, no number came up there, but Zarktons are actually weak to lightning. I thought maybe they were invincible for a second.
Oh, so there are, like, elemental advantages.
Yeah.
Cool.
Most enemies are like that. In fact, the mosquitoes are weak to fire. Maybe that's why Yoshi burns them out of the way so quickly.
I like how the rest of you have range games, so while you guys are blasting them, I'm just threatening them.
Just waving your hammer.
Blah. I like that the teleporter takes me right across the way to where they are, so I can kill them up front, or just be an asshole from a distance.
I think we both know the answer to that one.
If you bait the Zarktons enough, they'll actually come through the portal. But I think you need to be in the way at the time. What? Oh, telefragged another.
There's not even any animation. They're just there.
Yeah.
That's a ton of them, but luckily they're pretty weak.
Look at him. He's so ready. Oh, nope.
Buddy over here. Okay.
What do we tell the mother?
We killed your son.
Fire.
With fire.
The lighting's better.
Downwards, fire.
There's something so evil about killing something that's running away.
Especially when it's the size of a child.
And you kill it with a hammer.
I don't feel bad about this!
That's all of them. Them some good grinding.
I think you've killed every living thing in this swamp.
Just about.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Now to check the actual swamp.
There might be mosquitoes that have respawned somewhere. Maybe a toad. But for the moment, most things are dead.
Well, Pubert could always use more tongues, so...
Oh, good thing I didn't get hit there.
Oh, hey, there's a toad.
Oh my ass. Oh my eye.
Smack its ass. You take it, Travis.
I'm just holding it for you. Just make sure it gets all gamey.
Putting salt on it.
I don't clean this bag.
There's one last area down at the bottom of the map. Believe it or not, there's actually a dungeon attached to this place.
Farmer's Food Paradise.
Jacob, quick, eat the wall.
On it.
Eat the wall until we make a ladder.
Then all my work will be for naught.
And then all your dreams will come true.
One video in, I find a shield better than the one Jacob already has.
What do we do with the leftover shield?
Toss it. Can't use it. We can use it, but it's pointless.
I feel like that would definitely be like true, like really analytical people probably put just stacks of everything in the game in that hub place.
Probably. So this place is the Herder's Den. This is the Herder.
God.
There's 3 different types of them. They're all mushroom people. They're actually enemies brought back from the first Grimrock. But they're mostly kept to this place. So the 3 types of herder are based on their age. This little guy running up here is the baby herder.
And yet nothing is following them.
The baby ones, I think, are the most dangerous because they have a poison projectile.
The other ones are just a bit...
These guys are like adolescents, teenagers maybe.
Oh, there's an adult.
They're the least dangerous because I don't think they have a poison attack. They just kind of swipe at you.
That one's the big papa, ain't it?
Yep. That one, if you stand on its side, releases a cloud of poison gas, and it lingers.
I love it when you call me Big Papa Shroom.
Oh, damn.
I thought you were singing a completely different song.
Poison gas doesn't just poison you, but also when you're standing in it, it damages you over time. Even without poisoning you, if it doesn't.
Come on, breathe in the air, because you're a game player. There we go.
They do drop food, though.
I like mushrooms.
Even if they look like brains.
I've made my point.
Look, if Jacob can eat tongue.
Oh, hello.
The adolescent ones are actually the worst ones, just like real adolescents.
Hear that? Any fans like 14 and under?
You mean all of them? Sorry, my old man syndrome came out. Yes. Is it better?
Better than the Warhammer.
Yes. Guess you're gonna have to redraw that fan art.
And we get a map to the treasure chest that I got in the last video. Because I already knew about it.
So there was only one adult in there. I guess they figured that it was too hard to put more than one.
Oh, there's more. I think it might be slightly randomized. Hard to say.
Oh good, finally I'm starting to get some heavier armor.
Yep. I don't know if I ever get your armor stat all the way up so that you're not encumbered by heavy armor, but you're a tank. You don't need to evade.
I already have armor, it's called my pecs.
I get his hand-me-downs.
Wait, a pickaxe is considered a light weapon?
Yeah.
That's unusual.
But then so is a longsword.
Well, I'm guessing it's not a heavy pickaxe.
It's a baby pickaxe.
So this room is actually a really cool puzzle. It's an area you might want to come back to later when you've got the spell scrolls, or at least if you already know how spellcasting works. What's happening here is the machine off to the side is shooting specific magic attacks, and we've got 9 switches in a 3x3 square on the ground. I need to hold down the switches in the same pattern that you would use to draw out those spells in Yoshi's spellcasting menu.
Wow.
So you have to have pretty good memory.
Yeah, or at least know what the different spells are. And then once you've done the 3, the gate opens. And you do need to come here because what we get for this is a spear that opens up the pyramid. Or not a spear, a staff.
Spear would have been cool.
The serpent staff. It has a special attack that is not an attack. It's only for opening up 2 certain doors.
Take that! Unlocking!
Can I talk to snakes?
It would have been helpful, thinking about it, but no.
What is the point of this staff?
It's only for opening up the pyramid, and I think 1 door inside the pyramid. Another item we get is a timepiece, which is kind of cool. You click it, it'll tell you what the time is. But now, every time we rest, we'll also be able to see the position of the sun and the moon. So, like, if we're underground, or just if we're resting and we want to get it to daylight, that's a good way to tell.
Hello, gents, it's 2:15, haha!
You can tell time?
I know 2 numbers. 2 and 8.
This looks like a boss arena. It's a different kind of boss arena, though.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Nope. The boss of this is a bunch of herder spawners,
Oh, damn.
and they're all spread out throughout the arena. I think only like 7, 8 maybe herders will be spawned at a time. So every time you destroy one of the herders, they're just going to spawn another. But that means that there's not going to be any more in front of you as you go around. Or if anything, the amount of them is going to be somewhat limited. So just focus on finding the spawners and destroying them.
Is it randomized, or are they always in the same spot?
They're always in the same spot. There we go. Boss finished.
I like how we got poisoned, but then we just got over it.
Oh, this is terrible. Whatever.
Poison does eventually, like, you eventually get it out of your system over time. Just gonna focus on clearing out the herders, though.
Free experience, doo-doo-doo.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
There's a ton of items around the arena, though. And there's another bit of the Legend of Kilhagen.
I like the name Kill Again. What did he do? You know what he did.
However it's pronounced. Here comes President Kilhagen.
Here comes President Kill Again. Don't fuck with him.
We get a pretty cool recipe, the Transmuter Potion. When you drink that, you turn into a bear.
Oh my god.
It's pretty awesome.
Do we have enough of those power stones to get another one of those elemental stones?
We do. So we'll be doing that at the end of the video.
Party, party, party. We're fighting mushroom party. There we go.
So much food.
Hubert, I bet you're starving.
No. I'm like 5 levels ahead of you now. I think I'm good.
I think you're doing that heavy, too full of food breathing now. Just, no thanks.
Surrounded by all this gas, which isn't helping.
The gas is mostly from me.
You destroyed this swamp.
I'm the reason the mushrooms grow.
There's the key to the hub. And firebombs, because of course.
Like I need it.
We get a crystal shard of healing. That heals everyone in the party. So if one person uses that and, say, everyone else in the party is dead, we're all healed all the way up to full health and full magic.
I loved how that guy was just walking around in the background for a while.
I like the fact that you were doing inventory management when it tries to hit you with poison. You're like, not now. And you stepped out of the way.
I saw him. I knew what he was up to.
When I get that feeling, I got full crystal healing. Yeah, no skull!
The way he was walking, I don't know, the first thing I thought of was that he walked into a room with 2 people, like, PDAing all over the place that he's trying not to look like, move along with my day.
So basically anyone when Olivia and I are together.
Nah, just Travis. I'm fine with it.
Mainly me.
But that was everything in there. And everything in the Herder's Den. Pretty quick area, but pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it because it just feels very different. Plus, is this the only place where you run into the mushroom dudes in this game?
I think there's more, but you don't see them in many places, so it's cool when you run into them.
Thank God we left that gas-filled cavern. Now back to the gas-filled forest.
Can I match?
With the orb of gas, okay.
Kinda match the pattern.
Yeah, good enough.
I'm glad that there's multiple temples. I thought you'd have to walk back to all the way to the other one that you went to.
Nope, we need to go to all 4 of them in order to get all the different essences. Essence of Earth.
What did you do to my temple?
Solved it.
That's also kind of a good hint for eventually when I make those stat-boosting potions, the different herbs that I have correlate to the different elements. So like Mudwort correlates to Earth. So I would use that in order to increase Vitality, which is your health. But that'd be a waste, because use it on Strength and Dexterity.
I imagine by this point, having both the bear glove and all those skulls, that I must hit for a lot of damage by this point.
Oh, you do. If anything, it's just connecting the hit. That's all you really need to worry about.
Is there a stat that affects that, or is it pretty randomized?
There is an accuracy stat.
Is there a spell I can do that raises accuracy?
No. Well, you don't need to worry about accuracy. Spells always hit 100% of the time.
I'm never boosting you guys. I mean, I know I'm great, but you guys.
I don't want your insulting spell. Like, I know I'm great, but you guys need to catch up.
We actually need to, we all need to catch up to Pubert, actually.
Yeah.
Is there just one fish floating around in this gunk?
It ate the rest.
Imagine by the end I'm such a high level that I'm just like, your 3 are just normal and I'm just glowing with energy by how much I've eaten.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of levels.
Hey!
And you increased your dexterity as well. Something that I think is really funny, Highwang in his single character, Farmer Ratling, he played it with dexterity. Every time he leveled it up, it would only increase like his intelligence, which did nothing for him. But Pubert's actually cooperating. He's increasing dexterity like every time.
Increasing his intelligence only made him more aware of his shortcomings.
I think I came here just so I could use a save crystal. Oh, and also, previously I mentioned there's actually a really good dagger in here that I'd forgotten about. Fuck the bullets. The Backbiter. That allows you to leech energy from enemies.
Oh, sick.
So goodbye to the Venom Fang, not using that anymore.
Oh.
But hey, we also get a Potion of Strength for you.
Yes, and it looks like booze. Perfect.
So showing off the backbiter, allowing people to actually get hit first.
Ow.
You can just see the sliver going back up, but yep, the amount of damage that you do when you do the charge attack is how much health you'll get back. Come on, let's do a backstab with it. Yes. And look at all that food.
And Pubert, those level 1 turtles don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm a big strong wat. And a leech, apparently.
A Whittlestwong wet. Really?
There we have it. 2 essences already.
Awesome.
Next time will be a 2-parter. We'll be tackling the Ruins of Desaruin, which is a lot closer to the style of the first Grimrock game.
Some point we really need Cricket Dazzler to die.
No.
I'm just planning this quietly, despite the fact we're all chained together and he is currently listening. But listen, guys, he's getting so full of himself, and I'm tired of his shit. I don't know about you. I'm talking specifically to Cricket Dazzler.
Well, Ogre Chain, I don't know what to say, but I mean, you're the tank.
Thought we were friends.
Listen, I have an intelligence of 4. This just seemed like the best idea.
Well, I can safely say that it's not, but it's really great being me, and I love myself, and I'm okay with that.
Damn it, I hate that guy.
I love myself.
It's okay, Cricket Dazzler. I like you.
Here's some more tongues.
I like you too, Pubert, even though you digest everything that we come in contact with.
I feel like Pubert is a little bit like Patrick Starr in that picture where he has a huge gun and he's like, but I'll starve.
You ate my only food. Here, Pubert, you can have some of mine.
I don't remember the line. Fuck, my SpongeBob memory is to betraying me, fuck!
I have no intelligence.
I'm a rat. And a starfish, apparently.
I'm Cricket Dazzler.
Somebody draw that, please.
I feel like your son's just brewing something and just face palming. So.
I'm not that smart either, so I just keep making bombs.
Eat up.
I do like how the first thing that happened in this LP was Yoshi burned everybody, and now we want Yoshi to actually use it.
Now we want Yoshi to burn.
I mean, doesn't everybody?
Well, for the most poetic reason, I think Cricket Dazzler bursting into flames and dying that way would be the most beautiful way to go out.
Of course, the second you touch a safe crystal, I'm just, hey guys, what's up?
But I got to drag your sorry carcass back to it and laugh the entire time.
Cricket Dazzler comes back. So, who wants to pay for that?
So, that sucked, and now I know what it's like to be you guys. It's horrible.
To be fair, it is a contest between me and you of who's going to be the last one to die, because I still haven't died, and you still haven't died. So...
I'm pretty sure everyone's going to die at least once.
But who will be the last one?
Even drowning I can't seem to do right.
God, I'm just too cool for this.
Ah, me. Ah, man.
Have you ever tried to drown a bug? They take forever.
Have you ever tried to hold a spider's head underwater?
Just his head.
Because he wouldn't tell you what he wanted to know.
You just waterboard a spider.
Fan artists, don't draw that.
Yeah, don't.
I mean, no, you can. You can.
Just don't show us.
You can show me, though. I'm okay with it.
Alright, you can show me too.
Poor Spider Jander. He never deserved this.
The spider drowned Spiderly.
We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Good.